Hi guys, welcome to this video. This is Dr.M.MOORTHI, working as a history professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering, SNS Technology, Kolkata. In this video, we are going to discuss about a case study on IC engine emissions and its control. So, what are the emissions that will be emitted from the internal combustion engine, and then what are the measures to be taken to control these engine emissions? So, first, we will see what causes the air pollution today. So there are major numerous reasons for the air pollution and then in the atmosphere. So first is the emissions to be emitted from the automobile industry and then various industry emissions. So these are the factors and then domestic emissions. So these factors will directly affect the environment and this environment pollution in cars. There are also so many human health issues and then animals and then plants also. So see here, a stationary source, the combustion of fuels for power and the fuel, and then other burning such as inhalation or forest fires, industrial and then commercial processes, solvents and aerosols. And then mobile sources such as highway vehicles, cars, trucks, buses, and then motorcycles. And then, so these are the major reasons that cause the pollution. So first, pollutions are that need to be emitted from the IC engines, the carbon monoxide, and then volatile organic components, then oxides of nitrogen, then sulfur dioxide, particulate matters, and then lead. So first the carbon monoxide. So this carbon monoxide emission is developed in the reason of insufficient oxygen supply during combustion process leads to the that is the liberation of carbon monoxide emission from the internal combustion engine. The internal combustion engine, the first they odorous and then colorless gases, and then these emissions caused by incomplete combustion of fuel and the air. So you see here, in the internal combustion engine, there are so many things we have to understand. In the that is a diesel engine and then petrol engine. It is a process in the diesel engine. It is you can call it as a CA engine, compression ignition engine, where the diesel is supplied and then the compressed air is supplied separately so that the combustion process is taking place. And then whereas in the petrol engine, the both air and fuel is mixed completely in the external in the outside, and then it is supplied it is combined together with the combustion chamber so that we have the combustion process for every station. When compared to petrol engine, diesel engine reduces the higher amount of carbon monoxide emission, that is because of the that is insufficient oxygen during the combustion process, so that it leads to incomplete combustion. So the entire fuel is not completely is burned, so that we can get the heat energy. So that maybe leads to the insufficient that or the less effective combustion process. And then formation of carbon monoxide in ICU engine, that is internal combustion engine. Where see here, there may not be enough oxygen available for complete oxidation, and the sum of the carbon in the fuel ends up as the carbon monoxide. So the amount of carbon monoxide for range of fuel composition, that is carbon to hydrogen ratio, is a function of relative air-fuel ratio. So even at sufficient oxygen level, high peak temperature can cause this association, so that the conversion of carbon. So why if the supplying of additional oxygen, so that we can convert this carbon monoxide into carbon dioxide. And then so the mean air fuel mixture present in the combustion chamber gas cycle is far leaner into diesel engine than into SI engine. SI engine means the spark ignition engine. So due to lack of homogeneity of the mixture, it forms a rich local zone or exists so that it can cause an incomplete combustion and then leads to carbon monoxide emission. And then hydrocarbon. So these hydrocarbon, there are two major factors, that is over mixing of fuel and air and then under mixing of fuel and air. So these two are the improper mixing of air and fuel in during the combustion, so that we can get the incomplete combustion process, so that we can get the unbound hydrocarbon. So the complete that is fuel is not converted into the heat energy. It means that some fuel, the quantity of fuel is not compounded, so that we can get the unbound hydrocarbon. And then during combustion process we can get the some volatile organic components. So these volatile organic components leads to some leads to global warming, and then they can this global warming can cause the depletion of ozone layers, and then for that case we need to arrest these parameters also. And then oxides of nitrogen. So these oxides of nitrogen during combustion process is produced with the reason of the excessive amount of heat is generated during the combustion process, so that we can have the coolant circulation among the engine components, so that we can control the excessive heat generation during the combustion process. So this is also the excessive heat generation. The combustion process is the process for the oxides of nitrogen the development, and then with the proper heat circulation in the outside layer of combustion chamber may lead to reduction in the oxides of nitrogen. So these are the major factors that are liberated during the combustion process in the IC engine. And then also these emissions are a harmful emission to the environment, also human being, and then animals, plants. So we are in the situation need to control or need to remove or minimize these IC engine emissions, so that we can get the better efficiency of IC engine, and also the pleasant environment with limited the emissions to the limited emission from the IC engine. Thank you.